Welcome back! In today's video, I'll be showing you how to add additional clocks in Windows 10. You may want to do this in order to have the time shown in multiple time zones. There will be two methods that I will show you. The first will allow for up to 2 new clocks, which will be displayed in the time and date section, accessible from the taskbar. The second method will add them as a tile within the start menu, and you will be able to have more than 2 using this method. So for the first method, you want to go to the control panel to start with. You can get here by searching for it in the search bar. In the control panel, click on Clock and Region. You should now have the option to add clocks for different time zones. This option will be in blue in the Day and Time section and should be the furthest right. Click on that to bring up a new window. So as you can see, we can add up to 2 time zones in here. Firstly, we need to check the first box that says Show this clock in order to add the first time zone. It's worth mentioning that you will probably want to add the earliest time zone first if you decide to add 2. Select the time zone you want to add from the drop-down box. We'll go ahead and choose Pacific time, and it will also adjust automatically for daylight saving, so this will actually be UTC-7 for Pacific Daylight Time. Once you've chosen the time zone, you can add the name that it will display. You might want to label this as the time zone itself or a city within it, so we'll name ours Los Angeles. To add a second time zone, you'll need to check the next box that says Show this clock. This time we'll add Eastern Time and name it New York. Remember to click Apply once you're done to save these changes. To check that it worked correctly, click on the clock from the taskbar and you should see the clocks you've added. So that was method 1 of 2. Now I'll show you how to add more clocks to the start menu this time. I'll then also show you how you can add the corresponding weather if that's something you might be interested in. Firstly, search for alarms in the search bar and then select Alarms and Clock. In here, click on the Clock tab and you should see a map of Earth. Now click on the plus icon at the bottom of the window to bring up the search bar. Search for a location in here. We'll choose Los Angeles again for this example. You should now see the additional location, and what you'll need to do is right click on it and choose Pin to Start and then Yes. You can then follow this same method to add even more time zones and locations. Within the start menu, you can drag the new tile and change the size of it to your preference. To add the weather, like I mentioned, search for the weather app in the search bar, and when it opens, search for the location for the weather to add. Again, we'll choose LA. When you're on the weather for your chosen location, click on the pin icon at the top and then Yes to add it to the start menu. You can then adjust the tiles in the start menu so that they line up, and you can add as many locations as you want. And so that's how to add clocks for different time zones in Windows 10. If the video helped, make sure you leave a like and feel free to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in another video.